Oh my god, I've never seen a more boring NFC Championship game in my life. At least in recent memory. Actually, you know what? I take that back. Recent memory, Eagles Vikings 2017. That was a pretty boring NFC Championship game, but it was not as boring or not as bad as this absolute blowout and show of dominance by the 49ers. And for those of you that didn't see the game, the final score is definitely not indicative of how the game went. Niners were up 27-0 at halftime, right? Or 27-3. Cannot remember what it was. I'm saying 27-0 at halftime, because the Packers probably pulled out some BS score right before it. But yeah, no, it is 27-0 at halftime. Listen, at halftime this game was over. Scratch that. 3 minutes into the second quarter, this game was over. 3 minutes into the second quarter, it was like, what? It was damn near like a 2-possession game, and the Packers offense was not getting anything done. They were stalling out. Niners defense was just stifling them, and you could see there's no coming back. Like, you could just see it, bro. The Packers looked defeated in the second quarter. And I said this in my live stream that I did a couple weeks ago, or was it last week, whatever it was. I'm pretty sure I may have mentioned it in my Packers Seahawks reaction video, where I did give the Packers props. I was like, their offense, it looks legit. Their defense looks legit. But I guess my initial opinion stands. They were a team to be exposed, and that was definitely this game right here. This 49ers defense, if anything, probably a lot better than people give credit for, and people do give it credit. It's not like anybody's been sleeping on the Niners defense. It's been one of the best in the league, statistically and not statistically, all year long. But it's even better than I think anybody expected. My God, yo. Can you imagine holding a team off to 0 points for an entire half while your offense, which is predicated by their run game, which is simply amazing, by the way, puts up 27 points? Okay, just think about that for a second. Aaron Rodgers in like the first 3 quarters of this game looked like what I said he was all year long, not himself. I don't want to say necessarily washed, but he just hasn't looked himself in this offense. He hasn't looked like Aaron Rodgers. And that's exactly what he looked like for the first 2 quarters. They kind of turned up a little in the fourth quarter, but hey man, obviously nothing that was enough to come back from the extensive deficit that the 49ers put on them. The 49ers, this game reminds me of the Titans in Baltimore, where Jimmy G had less than 100 yards. I think he had like 77 yards passing, only 8 attempts, and everything was on the ground. Damn near 300 yards on the ground, and about like how many carries? Let's see here. 31, 637, and 5. 42 carries for like about 300 yards. Raheem Mostert, who's like their second string back, by the way, because Coleman was injured or something. I don't know what was happening. Or maybe Mostert became their first string back throughout the season. I don't watch the 49ers. You guys let me know. Whatever the case is, this guy that was a nobody at the beginning of the year ran all over this Packers defense, which is much improved from last year, but clearly not good enough. This 49ers team, and I definitely have not changed my opinion about. I said these playoffs, I love it because it's exemplifying parts of football that people seem to forget exist and people take for granted. The main ones being the run game and special teams, which this played a big part in the 49ers, but it was more so the run game and the defense, and that's how playoff teams are built. A lot of people think, oh, it's a passing league now, you don't necessarily need a defense, and Kansas City definitely sort of proves that, but even they have a good defense out there to back up their offense, you know what I'm saying? But it's the running teams in the league that have been winning for the most part. The 49ers are the perfect example of that. They're a team built on the run, and they could still pass if they need to. They still got their weapons in Deebo Samuel and George Kittle, and Jimmy Garoppolo is definitely an above average QB. But they're built on the run and stifling whoever's opposing them. Congratulations to the 49ers for making the Super Bowl for the first time since Super Bowl, 47? Yes, 47. Listen, congratulations to them, man. Oh wow, I think in my last video I said the Seahawks' last Super Bowl was in 43 instead of 48. God damn, I'm not in the right mind right now. But yeah, getting back to this 49ers Packers, man. it's over for Aaron Rodgers. I don't see him, because like I said, he hasn't looked himself, and because he's not like the pocket QB that Aaron Rodgers was, you know, that Drew Brees was and all that, he's going to deteriorate faster than those guys, because simply the physical toll on his body is going to deteriorate faster just because of what he's done. I think it started this year, but it's definitely probably going to kick in the year next year. I don't know. I just don't. I think this is the end of the Aaron Rodgers era. And you could argue it ended in 2016. But this was his last chance, man. This was his last chance to make it to the big game. And unfortunately, his team overperformed a little. You know, his team fooled everybody a little. And they ran into a real one in the 49ers. They ran into the immovable object in the 49ers. That amazing 49ers defense and run game. And I'm excited to see the Super Bowl matchup of Chiefs 49ers, because I said it in my Titans Chiefs reaction video. It reminds me of 2013 Seahawks Broncos. I just hope that this time around that the defensive team doesn't end up blowing out the offensive team. I hope it's actually sort of a battle. I feel like we could have a really good game there, but there's a chance that one team's just gonna get blowout, man. Whether it's the 49ers or the Chiefs. But let me know what you guys think. Put your comments down below. Let me know what you think about this 49ers team. Do you also think Aaron Rodgers, you know, his chances are over? And once again, I'm sorry for the late videos, but I already explained, you know, I was at my cousin's birthday party and all that. So that's it. I'm out. Here. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Put your comments down below. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Until next time, I'm out.